I tell the children, you know, the most important thing you can do is take seriously what you're doing right now, which is to be a student in school. Because if you don't take that seriously, you are programming yourself to have a less successful life. It's very hard for children who are in the second grade to understand that, but it is absolutely the key, and parents have to help kids understand that. My dream really is to see far more minority students in higher education. They are grossly underrepresented in colleges and universities today compared with their numbers in the total population. And so we need to see minority students moving into higher education and achieving the kind of educational aspirations that I think will lead to productive and satisfying lives. And so what we need to do, again, is to ensure that the minority population, the demographics in higher education, reflect the demographics of our society at large. At this university, a bilingual, bicultural environment is extremely important, and where bilingual education really comes into our picture is as we prepare teachers for this region. We prepare a very large number of teachers, and we believe that it is quite important for teachers to be sensitive to the culture and the language of the students that they teach, whether they themselves are of Hispanic background, whether they themselves spoke Spanish as children, doesn't really matter as long as they're sensitive to the needs of the children with whom they're going to be teaching. As a state, I think it's very important that we invest in public education, because in the end, the quality of life of everyone in this state will be better if more of us are educated. It doesn't matter, really, whether I am educated if everyone around me is not. The quality of life, the economy, everything that happens will be different if we can work together to build the educational base of our population. I feel that there is indeed a very special spirit in this state. I think there is a special pride, and I think there is a sense of wanting to be the best at what you do. And so for me, I think part of what we have been able to do here at the University of Texas at El Paso is to prove that if you want to do something and you believe that it's the right thing to do and you work really hard to make it happen, you can do it. And I think that's the Texas spirit. There are two things that are really quite important to success. One is tenacity or perseverance. A lot of people give up too easily. Everybody who knows me knows that I'm quite a bulldog about things, and if there is something that I believe in and think ought to happen, I'm going to work really hard to make it happen, and I'm seldom seen to let something go. I usually hold on to it pretty firmly. So I'm very tenacious about what I do. The other is that I think you have to have a good sense of humor. You have to be able to laugh. Go to school, stay in school, work as hard as you can to get an education. Those are the absolute essentials for young people today. You have to take seriously the fact that education is the foundation for everything that will happen in your life. But the fact is that most people who are young today will lead the kind of life that they lead tomorrow as a result of the choices they make about education. And if they don't make the right choices in education, they will not have the kind of success that they might be dreaming about.